Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Final Fantasy Vs video. I'll be talking about the JP news in a separate video just after this one, so make sure you stay tuned to that if you'd like to hear about that. Anyways, we have Locke, we have Galuf, and their step up is not as generous as the other ones. It's actually, there's only one. I mean, there's obviously going to be another one. There's most likely going to be another one. They're just not showing you because they've done that before where they don't show the other one, but I'm sure there'll be two. But yeah, they're still doing this curated thing, which I don't like too much because it's almost impossible for pretty much anyone besides like a giant whale to get enough tickets to do that. So I don't know one person who's even summoned on that, and I haven't summoned on it, and I even went pretty hard for those that Hayu and Frost Veritas, and I don't think I even have enough. I'll have to look, but I don't even know if I have enough for that. Anyways, Locke is actually not getting any buffs at all, which is a little surprising because I thought maybe his leader skill would get changed a little bit, but okay. The Gathering characters, we'll have to see if there's any global additions on that, I'm not sure. And then he basically has Rain's fire leader skill as well, so it's okay. He's a very good damage dealer. His base LB is useless, as I showed you in the video of him. It's really just not that good, but then obviously his SLB is where his main damage is going to be at. But no buffs for him besides no buffs at all. And then Galuf is not getting any buffs either. He didn't really need any, I guess. He's a fine breaker, and also he's a damage dealer, so pretty rare that a breaker becomes also a damage dealer on the JP side. So coming to global, I'm sure people will want to see him in your account. In your inbox. I'd like to see him in my inventory. Would be great. We'll have to see. But yeah, he's here. Unfortunately, him arriving comes with some negatives when it comes to global because there's some skipped content that some people pointed out to me before I made this video. Nothing here that's skipped, of course. This is all coming as normal. And you definitely, if you're pulling for Locke and you got Locke, you want this crystal orb for him because it gives him 500 flat stats on top of 100% LB fill rate, so pretty good for that. The rest, kind of meh. That's to be expected. Actually, this is supposed to be like from like an event or something, I think, right? You're supposed to be getting this from an event, like not from this, but from like an event, I believe. So kind of weird that this is actually here, so maybe that's also being just skipped and just put into this instead. So let's see if there's actually let's see if this is just the first thing that you get, and then you can get from the side event, perhaps. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out when the maintenance comes. More story. That means more lapis for you. That's what you like to hear early in the morning, right? More lapis for you. His vision card is good, but it's not as good anymore because of Hayu's and Frost Veritas' vision cards. We also have 650 attack magic, but also less restrictive because they're on Clash of Wills characters, which are much more varied than the Gathering characters. We'll have to see if that's true or not. But I'm predicting that this card is not nearly as good as it was on JP's side, but it's still good. And this curated ticket thing, like I said, like unless you're like a gigantic lunar whale, you're most likely not going to be getting these. And it's not even good anyways, because you can't choose. You can't choose any of them, and most of them are never really that good anyways. Like, all three of those options I would not want. So, yeah. Found a lapis. Not sure why I haven't added that in there, but yeah, it's there, I guess. The Gathering, okay, so they're adding Rick to the Gathering, so there's that. He's not a fire unit. Ihana, I guess. Louise, I guess. Is anyone still using Louise? I mean, I loved using her back in the day, but I don't think she's gonna be necessary anymore. And then, is anyone using Wilk anymore? I don't think anyone is. Maybe someone out there is. I don't know. Probably not though, right? Probably the person in the back. You in the blue shirt back there. You're probably still using Wilk, aren't you? Probably. Let's look at the shop here. Obviously, he's premium, so his shards are not here. It's hard to talk in the morning. No shards in here for Locke, unfortunately, because he's premium. And I'm getting kind of sick of that on both sides at this point, where they're restricting shards. but they're expecting you to pull a lot. It's just like there's got to be some. I'm just gonna get this out here. I was mainly wanting to help out this on the JP side, but both sides actually. There's got to be some leeway somewhere eventually, because like you can't do this forever. You can't have no shards for characters or something like that. There's got to be like some leeway somewhere somehow. It's getting tiring that a lot of these premium units, yes, they're premium, but you can't get shards for them. So now you get them in EX0 or EX1 if you're lucky. And now you gotta wait like a long time, and then by the time you get them in EX2, it's already too late, they're already not good enough. You know, stuff like that. So that's my mini rant of the video. That's what you come here for, right? Alright, some lot 30 shard meme. I mean, it's never useful, but whatever. Alright, what do you guys think about Locke coming with no buffs for his leader skill? I'm pretty sure most people were expecting him to get buffs for his leader skill, but it is what it is. What can you do? I feel like this curated ticket thing needs to go away, and there needs to be something better, because it's not good. It's not a good addition to this game, because I still don't know anyone who's even used it or been able to get to it. So no guaranteed banner unit this time around. You know, it'd be really great actually is if they allowed you to have that on every banner going forward. It would be decent, because the people who actually want to go for that unit will just probably have a chance of getting it. So I think it's a good idea to do that, but not this time, sadly. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you. Stay tuned. Like 30 minutes maybe at max. The JP news I'll be making is gonna come out after, so stay tuned to the channel if you'd like, and I'll see ya on the very next video, which is very soon. Peace.